Hey guys, Cream Glad here today, and guess what? It's Smash Friday, and you know what that means? Yeah, funny Smash video, woo! But that's not the point. Today, Ganondorf guide. Yeah, that's right. Just for you guys, I'm making a frankly mediocre Ganon guide. Anyways, here we go. Ganondorf, the king of disrespect with aerial down B and dare, and Warlock Punch 2. Killing at 20% with a charged F smash for 2 or 1 seconds. Having a terrible recovery in the Chad Super Heavyweight. These are things Ganondorf is known for. Ganondorf is generally a slow character and depends on his heavy punishes because, you know, he literally hits like a truck. But because Ganondorf is slower than that of the progression of Nintendo Fixing Ultimate Online, and has a hurt box larger than people that are eligible to be on TLC, that means he has terrible options to get out of combos. Oof, yikes. And his combo food himself, and with the terrible recovery, yikes. That makes a very, very mediocre character. Even though he has one of the heaviest punish games in Ultimate, Ganondorf is a character that requires your opponent to make a simple mistake that will eventually lead into a stop. So let's talk about the entirety of his moveset and how I could probably help you as a Ganon main play Ganondorf as a whole. Now then, Jab. Jab is a simple push from Ganon's right hand that deals 13%. For a jab is a move that is pretty fast. Ironic that I'm saying about that. Ironic that I'm saying that about Ganondorf. Jab is also a move you can use to safely pressure shields, and a good auto shield option as a whole. Also that you can flame choke to jab depending on the character, like this. Jab can kill, but only at very high percents. I'm gonna be honest, when you kill with jab, it is the funniest thing in the world. It's like a little push, and it makes me laugh every time. Like, look at this. You ever see a little push kill in a fighting game? Yeah, I don't think so. Anyways, that's it. That's it for Jab. Now let's talk about one of his best moves, Dash Attack. Now you see, Dash Attack is a simple, brutal shoulder bash. This is Ganondorf's best moves. It kills, it combos, and anything you want. Before you can even use Dash Attack as a kill move, you can use its Sour Spot to combo into anything. Like, Nair, up air, wait, that's not up air. That's not up air, that's up air. And many more. You can even kill confirm off of it, but I'm not sure if this is true, but it's a kill confirm in my eyes. Check this out. Sour Spot up B. Roll up 65%, yeah. Sour Spot Dash Attack to up B, kill confirm. I don't think it's true though. But here's the thing. Whether that be kill confirms or early percent combos. I'm lost. You see, I'm reading off a script, and honestly, I am very lost. I speak England, but like not very good England, I swear. But here's the thing, anyways. As I said, you can use your Sour Spot to combo to anything you want, right? Yeah, you can even do a punish out of it. Like, let's say Mario tries to do a neutral attack here, right? I catch onto that habit for a bit. I finally catch onto that habit, and now I down air to extend my combo into whatever I want with down air, because down air is a good move. But that's not the point. Dash Attack is a very good move. It is the best move in one of his best moves in his kit. Very good Dash Attack, 10 out of 10. Anyways, let's move on to the tilt section. Tilt intro. This entire section is going to be relatively long, so bear with me and take note of the things I'm about to say about the following 3 tilt attacks. Anyways, tilt attacks are what make a character who they are in neutral gameplay or killing. I think it sucks anymore. Like, up tilt makes what Ganondorf is as a shield breaker. Anyways, up tilt. The iconic, the explosive heal. Now you see, this move, it sucks. It's basically a worse version of Ganon's new iteration of his F Smash and Ultimate. There are some things you could say, there are some things you could use up tilt for, such as reads, disrespectful 2-frames, and that's really about it. You're confident to the degree where you can read your opponent easier than 1, 2, 3, then kill them with that, or at 40 or 60%. Break their shield and call it a day. Also, note, this move instantly breaks your opponent's shield, regardless of size. Also, let me show you something, right? 40%. Oops, not zoom. Alright. See how that doesn't kill? His S-Smash is basically a better version. Like, that will kill. But his up-tilt won't. Anyways, let's move on to F-tilt. Now, F-tilt's a good move. This tilt is a kill move. It kills at 100%, and that's all there really is to F-tilt. Sure, every now and then, you can break a shield with F-tilt if their shield is Skittle, but F-tilt is for kills and tech chase and whatnot. Also, for you young Ganondorf out. Oh wait, hold up, I gotta show you. This does indeed kill at 100. Check this out. Bam! Hold up. Forgot. No, yeah. Hold up. Bam! Okay, maybe not 100, but like 105 or something. Yeah, 105. It will kill 105. My bad. Anyways, for you young Ganondorfs out there, you know how you probably do side B to down tilt? Don't do that. Instead, tech test them. If they don't tech, they're dead. Instead of doing the good old usual side B to down tilt, use the side B to F tilt. Not only is it a kill confirm, it kills earlier than side B to down tilt. Only works on most characters. Consult your local doctor if the tech test is for you. Check this out. You see how he's at 90%? Yeah. 90%. Side B to F tilt. The tech test. I love calling it the tech test. It's the funniest thing in the world. Anyways, let's move on to down tilt. Now, you see, this is the most underrated, one of Ganondorf's most underrated moves in his kit. Because, let's be honest, you'll only see side down tilt used in this. This tilt attack is probably one of the most underrated moves, just as I said, into new Ganondorf players. The only time you're going to see it is... yeah. The only time you'll ever see that move, down tilt, is when they do the all-night Ganon. Regardless. Wow, I am really repetitive. That's because I'm reading... no, I'm saying things out of my mouth that are random, that relate to down tilt. But yet again, they're the same thing I read in the script I wrote. So, yeah. Regardless, down tilt is a move that you don't that you don't see very often. Down tilt is a good move that is generally good, very good in neutral, considering that it's good for mix-up and has pretty good range. It has a longer range than F tilt. You see, F tilt can kill and so can down tilt, but down tilt isn't really a kill move. Down tilt is for neutral, and sometimes you can use it to do the good reliable side B to down tilt. Like, look at this. You see how F tilt doesn't reach? Down tilt reaches though. Yeah, very long move. Like, in range. Anyways, we've covered the 3 tilts. Now let's move on into the aerial section. Aerial intro. Surprisingly, this entire section is going to be short compared to the tilt section. It's because aerials are extremely important to a character like Lasagna is to Garfield. Up air. Up air is a very good move. It can combo and start combos, catch landings, edge guard, and end a stock. Up air is such a good move. Well, even though it can't combo like Mario or Captain Falcon's up air, it is generally still a good move to use in neutral in combination with Nair and down tilt. Like, look. This is what you would use, the combination you would use to wall out your opponents. Anyhow, that's all there really is to say about up air in general. Next aerial. Fair. Forward aerial. Yeah, this aerial is honestly good for spacing, but it's just going to be used for two things. Combos and ending stocks. That's all there really is to it. It's strong and kills at 75%. Yep. It's just used for space. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention. You'd also use fair for spacing and neutral along. So you would use like 3 aerials to space out your opponent in neutral. Anyways, let's move on to back air. Bear. Bear is a good move. It can combo, you can use it in neutral, and you can use it to end shots. Oh wait, why am I stupid? Yeah, you can use bear neutral, but like, it's not very recommended in my opinion. Because you're not going to get really much off of it because of how strong it is. Like, look. You can barely get a dash grab. You can't even get a dash grab because of how slow Ganon is. You can maybe get like a dash attack that could lead to, you know, just a 50% combo you saw there. But it can easily be DI'd out of. Back air is absurdly strong. You know how I said forward air kills at 75? Look at this. It killed at 70. Jesus Christ, this move is strong. But, anyways, you can also use back air for down throw combos like down throw, raw bear, and whatnot, you know? I don't really have anything else to say about bear as a whole, to be frank. That's really just about it. That's not raw back air. This is raw back air. Nah, I'm missing it. Are you kidding me? I would never do this. There we go. That's a raw back air. Anyways, there. Oh boy. Now you see, the entirety of this move is disrespect. Not only is it a guaranteed kill off stage if you get the sweet spot, it's also a guaranteed kill even if you get the sour spot. It's absurd. Not also that, it's even a combo move. On stage at lower percents, you can combo dare into nair, up air, up smash, and even into itself. It's a genuinely good move. Even though Byleth's a mere dare spike dethroned Ganon for having the strongest spikes in the game, it's faster and an optimal move as a whole. And there you have it, folks. That's the entirety of dare. Also, don't use this move in neutral. It's unsafe on shield, and the only time you should use it is when your combo, nice England, when your opponent whiffs a dash grab and you're above them, then bang, that's your time to strike with dare. Look at this, 10%. Oh yeah, you can, hold up, let's get them to 15, let's get Mario to 15, alright? 15 to 53 with 2 moves. Yeah. You can also combo with the jab. This thing, dare combos into a lot of things. Anyways, let's move on to neutral air. Good move. 10 out of 10. Nair, oh nair. There will never be a single moment where Ganondorf would never use this great aerial neutral. Nair is basically every Ganondorf's best friend when it comes to, what do I do in neutral? Nair is a combo starter, stock ender, combo tool, and good move to pressure shields. Well, kind of. But, it's still good. Now, Nair being a combo starter without the help of down throw, impossible, right? Well, no, not completely. Nair 1, the first hit of Nair, can combo into a good amount of moves in his kit. Like jab, grab, and more. Nair 2, the last hit of Nair, is used for landings most of the time. And because of the angle Nair 2 sends, you could combo into either down B, dash attack, or side B possibly. What else? Oh yeah, side B. Wait, that's not side B. Nair is an extremely good move, and make sure to use to an extent in neutral and combos. Grabs and pummel section. The grab intros. Let's be honest, the only throw you know Ganondorf is going to use most of the time is down throw. Regardless, let's just cover the pummels, throws, and grabs. Also, this section is going to be short as hell too. Grab. Honestly, his range is so mediocre. Not good in any capacity. Look at this. Look how bad that is. Like, hold up. That's short. Very short. It's also a slow grab. Very slow. Meaning that if you beat anything... Meaning that anything faster than 8 to 10 frames will beat out his grabs, or at best trade with it. If you manage to land a grab, then the best throws you want to do are dependent on where you are on stage. Center stage, down throw. At ledge and about to punish a laggy move, forward throw or back throw. Pummel. This pummel is slow and does relatively decent damage. There's not much to it except for that entire sentence, honestly. Up throw? What's that? This move isn't viable in many scenarios, honestly. The only thing you could get out of up throw is either team combos and putting your opponent in a landing situation. Frankly, no one really uses this move when they land a grab simply because of how mediocre and underrated it is. Also, you can use it for mix-up, but you could do that with the other throws as well. Also, this throw is the most underrated throw in the entirety of his throws. Forward throw. It's a simple punch and a brutal one at best. This move can kill, but at high percents. This throw can be used for edge guards, a get off me option for when opponent is pressuring you, and it's a good move specifically just for edge guards. Back throw. This move can also kill. This move can kill, same with forward throw, at like 150 or 140. I have to check that out. Alright, 140, here we go. Okay, 144. No. It will kill at 150. Forward throw? Wait, hold up, I didn't get him to ledge. Forward throw will kill at 150. And back throw will also kill at 150. This move is... Back throw is basically the same as forward throw. But it's just used for edge guards. That's all there really is. Yeah. That's all there really is, honestly. Back throw and down throw, that's all they have. Also, back throw sends at a higher angle, launch angle than forward throw just by a bit. But considering that his back throw is specifically just for edge guards, even though you could use it like forward throw, it's best just for edge guards, man. Just throw your opponent back off stage. I'm really lost because of how stupid I am. Anyways, let's move on. Down throw. This throw is a combo throw. No matter what, it's a combo starter. It combos into all of the aerials except for fair and dare. It won't kill. It is specifically made for just combos, and that's it. You can do raw back air, neutral air, up air, but I whipped it, and that's it. Anyways, let's move on to the special sections. Yeah, it's special moves time, baby. Ooh, that's cringe. I'm gonna get it. Ooh. Ah! Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm tired. It's 3:49 a.m. Regardless, special move intro. Ah, beautiful. The moves that only casuals mash and spam all the time. In this case, if you're playing Ganondorf as a casual, you probably mash Wizard's Foot. and constant smash attacks. But hey, I'm not here to attack your personal playstyle. But here, specials are what define every single character in Smash. And sadly, Ganondorf has nothing that really defines him because he was basically an Echo in Melee. And look where we are. Nothing has changed except for the smash attacks. Regardless, specials are the strong moves that are, well, special to the character. Anyways, here we go. Up B. For Christ's sake. Gosh. You see this recovery right here? It's one of, if not the worst recoveries in the entirety of Smash as a whole. It's so bad that you get punished for landing it. Like, let me show you. It is a bad move. Very bad move. Okay. Okay. Well, it's gonna take a bit. Just hang on with me. Okay. See? What just happened? That is what we call rock-rocking. What's that? Well, let me show you something. Well, I already showed you the process, but here's the thing. So, basically, let me show you. You know how Ganondorf and Falcon's up, he can stage spike you and kill you if you miss the tech like this? So if you hit the tech and hold up, you can kill Ganondorf and Falcon with an aerial that sends them far off stage. This recovery move is also command grab, meaning that it will go through shields, counters, etc. It's also a good out of shield option, but not the best. Also, it's a multi-hit move compared to Falcon's Falcon Dive, which is a one-hit command grab. Regardless, you also need to learn the concept of judgment because of how bad Ganondorf's recovery is. Like, if your opponent is going to cheese you with like some really broken move, you might have to wait a little. Anyways, what I mean by the concept of judgment is gosh, I'm tired. Is knowing when to use the recovery. You need to be able to know when to use the up B and whatnot. Let's move on. Oh yeah, I gotta change to Mario because he's in the middle of the wait list. Wait list of the roster, so that means how do I say this? I don't know how to say it, but like Mario's in the middle of the wait list in Smash. So he's like in the direct middle. He's not the lightest, he's not the heaviest, he's in the middle. So that means whatever kills him at a percent will be either later for heavyweights or earlier for lightweights. So that's, I guess that's why. Let's move on. Now, side B. For many people who don't understand the concept of tech chase, Ganondorf's Flame Choke is a great introduction into what tech chase is. Unless you do Flame Choke into down tilt, you disappoint me. Nah, just kidding. Anyways, unless you do Flame Choke into down tilt because you're probably new to Ganondorf or something, you're fine. Flame Choke is also a command grab, meaning that it goes through counters, shields, etc. Also, unfortunately, many new Ganondorfs, don't understand the concept of tech chase. So they Flame Choke in down tilt and hope that people miss the tech. And honestly, why? I know that down tilt can hit grounded opponents and that miss the tech, but why? Just kidding, I know the reason. I'm a Ganon main, I would know this. It's a good combo for racking up damage, that's literally it. That is if your opponent misses the tech. But there are more things you could do to rack up damage. That isn't side B to down tilt. You could do side B to jab, the tech test, or maybe even go for a tech chase for your own. But anyways. You could learn to tech chase with Ganondorf's Flame Choke. That's a great place to start. Anyways, that's all there really is to that. Other than that, you can be an absolute degenerate and be dishonorable with Ganon side. Let me show you. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you can mash out of Ganon side. So yeah. You can kill people at 0 if you wanted to. But it also costs you a stock. Also, take note, Ganon will die first if he does get inside. It's not like Ike's Uppy where your opponent dies first instead of you. You die first instead of Ganon. I mean, you die first instead of the opponent. Anyways, let's move on. Wizard's Foot, huh? It's a good move. Very good move. Let me get Mario to 120%. Or something. Actually, no, I think 110 is gonna work. Let me show you, alright? It's a strong move, but not at the start. Oh, that just went right through him, excuse me, what? Oh, hold up. It's stronger at the end than it is at the start. Let me say this right now. You don't really see down B for, like... Okay, let me tell you something. New Ganondorfs, they will probably mash down B right away as soon as the timer goes off, like the... Ready, go. You know that. Don't use this. Don't use this move in neutral. Because down B, Wizard's Foot, it's only for reads and kills and disrespect. Because guess what? This move spikes. Very good spike. Like, check this out. Oops, that's not what I wanted. It's gonna take a bit for me to get the spike. Nope. Actually, you know, I think I'll just, I'll throw... Yeah. Spike. Wait, I can turn that around. Yeah. It's more hype. Regardless. Please don't use this move in neutral. It's very punishable. Like, look at this. That right there, terrible end lag. It will get you punished hard. Very hard. Anyways. Don't use it for landing either. Like, don't aerial down B. It is a bad option. Very bad option. It has a shockwave hitbox. Wait, that's not the shockwave hitbox. Not shockwave hitbox part 2. Electric Boogaloo. Oh, that's the shockwave hitbox. Sure, it has a shockwave hitbox, but there's this thing, I don't know if you know it. It's called shield. You can just shield it with a full shield and punish it easily. It has terrible landing lag, so you're basically a deer in the headlights. The instance you land with aerial down B. Also, the only time you're ever gonna use, I suggest that you use Wizard's Foot, is when you're like trapped in the corner, your opponent is pressuring you on ledge. Get up, shield, down B. At a reasonable time that isn't like a panic option. Yeah. Also, let me tell you, right now, aerial down B, as I said, is a bad move on stage. Also, it's also terrible. It is bad off stage too. It's basically a guaranteed SD unless you do this, like recover from high. Like, hold up, let me show you something, alright? The only time that you'll ever use aerial down B off stage is when you're in a situation like this. Hold up, let me set up something real quickly. Yeah, okay. It's for recovering low, like that. That's the only genuine time you'll ever be using aerial down B, is when you're forced, when you're about to be forced in a get to ledge situation, I guess. Look, it's 4 AM. I'm tired. Regardless, it's better to recover low than it is high in most situations for Ganondorf. Anyways. Yeah, that's just about it for down B. The spike, a kill move, and yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Neutral B. Let me just say this right now. This move, it sucks badly. I mean, sure, it could literally kill at 0% like this. If only reversed though. Wait, hold up. It's gonna take a bit, but I did get it to kill earlier with, yeah. Like that. It literally will kill at 0% if reversed. But it is terrible. It has super armor, right? Like, look at this. Sure, it has super armor, but like, so that should mean it has super armor, right? So that should mean it at least should be like, it should be able to tank hits and fool the opponent, right? That's what you would think, but going for an insane read you know your opponent is not going to fall for makes you a deer in the headlights. The only time you'll ever be using this move is when you get a shield break or maybe insane reads or something. Outside of shield breaks and insane reads, this move is terrible. It's the same as using outdated equipment to play XYZ sport. Anyways, we've covered all his moves. Now let's talk about general Ganondorf gameplay. Now, usually, you're going to want to be able to find openings in your opponent's neutral game. If they make a mistake, and you're clear enough to punish them. And give them like 50% or whatever. What you're gonna want to do in neutral is throw out a bunch of aerials to stuff out your opponent and whatnot, right? Throw out some down tilts and whatnot, you know? Like, mix up your neutral gameplay. Don't make it too predictable that you're approaching from the air and that's all you can do. Make sure that your opponent thinks of, like, a certain habit that you have. Mix up their mix-up. Anyways. Because, you know, you want to use down tilt in neutral. Because down tilt's a very good move in neutral. Anyways. After you find your opponent in disadvantage, you want to find a combo starter that is suitable to the current situation you are in. Also, take note of your opponent's panic options. Like, if they dash attack and try to tech it, neutral tech it, punish it with a dare and extend your combo and whatnot. Ganondorf is a character that relies on heavy punishes, and make sure that you rarely go off stage against characters with good recoveries. Like, I know that a common technique of drop down bear is a good option for like edge guards and stuff, but like, if your opponent has a good recovery, like let's say I would try to edge guard Mr. Game & Watch like funny stupid idiot I am, I could literally die right here because of how unknowingly stupid I am, because I know that his Game & Watch's up B has a hitbox. So I'm gonna die because I'm not gonna be able to react to it. So I'll die to like a stage spike basically. Regardless. Ganondorf's aerials have decent end lag, but they're very punishable because, you know, Ganon offstage is worse Ganon. The best thing you can do for edge trapping is catching onto your opponent's habits and whatnot. Also, using bait is a good thing too. A bait I like to use to try and react to my opponent's option is this. Check this out. I fast fall bear, then up smash. Most people will either panic and like roll or something, you do a neutral getup or something, but up smash covers basically everything except for get up attack. You will get hit by get up attack if they choose get up attack. Another thing you can do is like this. Hold up. They think you're gonna do a secondarial, but you didn't throw out a secondarial at all. Good bait. Good bait. Yeah. Fast falling and XYZ aerial is very good as bait. Like, look at this. Can do any aerial I want that faces the back, or at least facing the opponent. Like, fastball in there will work. Anything will work. Yeah. Very good bait. And honestly, that's just about it for general Ganon gameplay. But in conclusion, Ganondorf is a very easy character to learn. It's just playing him competitively is a living hell. Having fun with him in casuals and friendly 1v1s is easy. But competitively, in tournaments, genuine sessions with Ganondorf, it's hard. It might look easy from a different standpoint, but Ganondorf has so many flaws, and that's why he sucks in Ultimate. He's so bad in Ultimate that the entire roster is his worst matchup. The only time Ganon stands a chance is in Ganon Dittos. But hey, that's not stopping you, a Ganondorf player, from playing Ganondorf. Knock yourself out, have a great time with this character. Anyways, that'll be it for Smash Friday. Like and subscribe and hit the bell if you want to see more content like this.